Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke. Man, is that a mouthful. And it's been a while since I've adequately introduced it here. This is our shot at the glory hole. I'm gonna name it nicer for the actual YouTube title here. But, yeah, it was devastating to go through. I beat most of the gym battles prior to this video, just because this is where I was grinding and training. A lot more on that in the next episode coming up. I believe my Jolteon actually reaches like a high 60s level. Like, it's crazy. Jolteon ends up taking the lead big time at the end of the game here, but I don't think we really fully see that in this episode. I think everybody's pretty evenly leveled. Yeah, you can see Jolteon and Jim are starting to overlevel everybody, but it's not as bad as it becomes later in the series. But I'm just trying to like get through this and show you guys like what I think you guys would need to see. Like, if you were playing through it, what elements of this are frustrating and what exists. I'm gonna try to get through it in a speedy fashion, but judging by the length of the video, it looks like it's gonna be about 30 some minutes here, so not speedy at all. And then the next episode coming out will be the finale episode. There's Soda Pop. I've already reached the finale of the series. I won't spoil how it turns out, but man, is it one hell of a finale. There we go. Take a Zubat out. And, you know, right now I'm battling like everybody that we come across. Shortly it starts to switch to like only those necessary. I'm wasting too many healing items and things like that. And I want to save a lot of our money to get like some extra HM moves or TM moves and stuff like that. Like, you know, there's a lot that we could really do if we pace it out right, but right now we're just not doing that, so it becomes a little bit frustrating. Like, in retrospect, to watch these episodes, it's like, man, Average Joe, what are you thinking, man? What are you doing? But I do like the idea of leveling up Scrambled. Everybody on our team right now is going to be a huge benefit. I'm not sure. I think I've already shown, if we go into the team, the only difference from last week's episode to this week's is we got a Primate. That's who we were able to get. And, yeah, I mean, he's alright. He's a step up from Sandslash, but it's just Mole wasn't going to add a lot of value to the team, was my general opinion. So, that's all you really missed. Like, hours grinding. I think I went from like 25 hours in the game to like 32 is the finish time. So it's like, it's crazy. I don't think we can push that up, otherwise we'll be stuck. Yeah, so we have to go down first. And here's another Zubat. This, man, I might as well just name the video like lots of battles or something like that, because it's crazy. I don't want to miss out on the EXP, because it is helpful, but at the same point in time, it's like, you know, how many friggin' battles can you possibly be in, and do they really matter or anything? Like, I don't think they really matter at this point. See, yeah, there's Macho Bro. Macho Bro. Yeah, you can't do anything there. That's what I thought. So now I need to go back down to reset it. Not that it makes a difference at this point in time, but that's the way Average Joe thinks. Maybe it would have made a difference. Choose Psychic on Geodude here. There we go. Scrambled levels up to 43. Good job, Scrambled. Man, yeah. Tell you, I'm glad, this is, what's the actual date here? It is November 12th, as I'm doing this voice recording, so on November 13th, my bad. Sunday there. Man, I was really stressed out because I'm going to be, like, out of town Monday, and, just, like, so much stuff, so I spent all day today legitimately doing nothing but playing Pokemon Leaf Green. Like, 9-10 hours worth of stuff. other than taking the dog on our walks and whatnot, this has been it. This is what I did with the entirety of my day. So it's good to see, you know, that we were able to get through the glory hole. And like I said, I was able to wrap up the series here this afternoon, which was nice. But yeah, I think they should be coming out Tuesday, Thursday like normal. That would be my guess at this point in time. And then we won't be starting a new Mario game until next week. I mean, this is coming out Tuesday, so obviously you'll know that because Mario games typically come out on a Monday. But yeah, it's just, like I said, I spent all Sunday doing all this. And I'll be out of town tomorrow, so I don't have time to quickly piece together something. It's whatever. What time is it here? 11:40. Yeah, I'm not gonna have time because I have to do the voice recording for the finale as well right after this. So that's that. Because I won't be back in town until Tuesday night. Shit. But here we go. We're going up against Golbat. Golbat should be easy because he's a poison type. Poison flying. In retrospect, I kind of wish we had a Golbat on the team. They're good Pokemon. Well, when they turn to Crobat. I don't think they could turn to Crobat. I think that's why I didn't get one in this game. Is they don't get that in this game, so kind of would have sucked. So we have to drop a rock down from above into here in order to actually unlock like that little section there that we were just looking at, and that leads us to the end. So here you can see I'm starting to skip stuff. I don't want to waste like valuable moves if we have gym battles or, you know, trainer battles to go up against. There's Primate. This is where I caught him up here. When I was training, I didn't come across like any Golbats or anything like that. So he was the first thing that I came into that I didn't have. And I had a Mankey, so I was kind of questioning it, but at the end of the day, we'll see how much he adds in the finale episode. I don't think he does a lot for us. Maybe an attack or two. It's probably as much as Sandslash would have did, honestly, but I don't know. I felt like Sandslash was like really, really weak going into the end game, and felt like I would have lost in dramatic fashion if that was the case. But like I said, it wasn't. Everything's good. Everything good in the neighborhood. We don't go against that guy. We already went against that guy. Well, there was one guy who gave me like, I actually had to use an escape rope and get out of here. Hopefully we get to pan and see him at some point in time throughout this episode, because I would tell anybody coming through here, he's a challenge. That guy over there on the right there with the purple hair, he is difficult, man. And I mean, if you could use revives and stuff, not so much, but I mean, he almost killed the entirety of my team. Like, it was some scary stuff. But here we go. I'm coming back to it now. Like I said, eventually I have to go over there. I think I battled a couple people, battled him, and then left. And I just didn't want to get into that mumbo jumbo. The episode was already 30-some minutes, and it was devastating to go up against him. Like, it just killed me inside. You can see, like, the spawn rate and stuff like that here is ridiculous. Like, it's out of this world how frequently Pokemon just come up to attack you. Like, it's borderline not fair. Yeah, that guy over there, man, he is such a pain in the ass. But, with that being said, I guess, because this is sort of like a grindy episode, you know, I know very few people are probably going to tune in for the whole thing. The next Let's Plays coming out are going to be Super Mario World and Pokemon. Let me see which version I got. I pre-ordered it here, so it would arrive first thing in the morning, so I could take care of that right away. I got Scarlet. So Pokemon Scarlet and Super Mario World will be the next ones. Then I think after that we'll see. I might do Pokemon Soul Silver And maybe Yoshi's Island, if possible. I have never played through the entirety of the first Yoshi's Island, so I think that'll be like a really cool let's play, because I'll kind of be learning it as we play, and there'll be less stress, right? Soul Silver will take a good amount of time. I'm already aware of that. And if I do like Soul Silver Tuesday, Thursday, and Yoshi's Island maybe half Worlds Monday, half Worlds Friday, they should stay relatively short episodes as I learn throughout the game. So I think that's going to be my plan. Ah, shit, I fucked myself there. I have to go back down. Fuck. It can't be on the top rung, otherwise I can't push it down, which I'm probably going to need to do. I don't know that looking at it, but I'm making an assumption that if it's on the top rung there, I've already screwed myself, so. But yeah, I think that's going to be the plan for a little bit. I'm going to, like I published last year but didn't stick to because I'm a friggin' bum, I'm going to publish like a What's Average Joe planning to do for 2023. I'm only going to plan out the first 6 months, to be brutally honest, because last year I kind of fell off it after that, and then maybe I'll have like a part 2 to that in the middle of the year. So there'll be 2 quick 5-minute videos, but if you're looking for an idea of what I plan to do, that'd be a good place. I definitely want to get around to Kingdom Hearts 2, maybe some Halo Combat Evolved, some other interesting things out there. I'd really love to do Mario 64 as well. I need to find the right way to play it. If anybody knows how to do that, like a good emulator or anything like that, I can go out and buy a Nintendo 64 controller and hook it up to my PC here. But if anybody knows a really good emulator, please drop that in the comments down below, because I'd be interested in playing it for a couple minutes just to see how it plays, and if it plays well, doing that on a Let's Play, because I think that would be really fun. But Luigi's Mansion 3 is something I want to get to as well, and there's a couple of other things, but yeah, we'll see how the year goes. You know, I don't want to plan out too far. That's why like 6 months is fair. I could plan out half a year. I can't plan out a full year though. It's, you know, life stuff comes up like it did this year. I took a 4-month break from posting stuff, and you know, I felt bad about it, but at the end of the day it was like I kind of needed it as well, so it happens. Push that over there. Now we should be able to traverse back this way. Man, if we ever went down that ladder, I'd be kicking myself in the ass right now. I'll tell you, Onyx appears here a whole lot, but he probably wouldn't be like the greatest Pokemon to pick up. Like after playing through the end game, Onyx would probably be like a shaky Pokemon. I guess its defenses are pretty damn solid, but I mean, if you played through the end of this game, right, Lance tends to use a lot of hyper beams and stuff like that are like, he tries to one-shot your team throughout the entirety of the battle. So like, it really doesn't matter if you have a type advantage or anything like that. Like, you need something that attacks first and hits hard, and that's it. And the rival is like, you just need to be spot on. If you're not spot on, or have something decent for everything that it offers, you're going to be in trouble. Oh, fuck, that's right. Onyx and Golbat, you can't really get around them here at the end of the game. They tend to be big pricks. That's how I would word them. Big pricks. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I think Gym is the better move here. And like I said, after just filming the end of this, it's crazy to see everybody's levels right now. I'm always going in under-leveled. I don't know what that is, but I constantly do it. Maybe I just don't spend enough time like exploring, but when you're doing a Let's Play, it's like really hard. Especially in Nuzlocke, because you get one shot and that's it. Like if Jim died here for whatever reason, we'd have to go and get Lapras, who's at level 25, which means like pretty much dedicating another 10 hours to the game. So that's, I'm trying to be careful, but like, it's hard. Rock hard. Solid. You could hit it across the table. Smack somebody in the face with it. I don't know. Here we go. Alrighty. Here's the Golbat. I'm trying to get through this, man. Please, for the love of God. Just let me get through Golbat. The Golbats are really annoying because they use a lot of like Confuse Ray, Hypnosis, like shit like that. That's like, come on, man. Like this late in the game, gonna hit me with like status effects. Mean Look is fine. Because I was gonna stay in the fight anyways to kill you, man, but man, it just gets so old. It's like the same old song and dance time and time again with these Pokemon. Like that's their gimmick, that's how they work, I get it, but it's so annoying. We have 2 trainers down here. This is as far as I've gotten in the past, so these trainers down here are going to be brand new. Here's a Marowak. I caught one. I have no intention on using it. I've just never caught a Marowak before. So I decided to catch one and put it into a separate box. I put it in the box, I just know not to use it. Marowak's just cool, and I've never caught one, so yeah, that's all that was. I'm not sure if because I played like Red all my life, that like Marowak wasn't a catchable player, but I don't know, I just wanted to catch one, to be brutally honest with you. No intention of putting it on the team, don't count it towards anything whatsoever, it was just a cool Pokemon to catch. Then we look at Psych up here, it doesn't look like it's going to prevent us with a lot of... Hypnotize itself into copying any stat change made by the foe. That's not great. I guess it could be if something really like took up the time to like set up. But if they took time to set up, that probably means they're gonna attack in the next round. So like, wouldn't it be great to copy them then? Because then we would just die. But I could get it. Like if you wanted to do it, I understand why. To some hyper potions here. Yeah, between this episode and the finale episode, I grind like a ton and get so much healing items. It's out of this world how many healing items I actually end up with. Like, it's crazy ridiculousness. I don't go into it enough in the next episode. Just the grinding stuff, man. Whew. It's one of those things I wish I didn't do them both in one day. Because it took so damn long. And it'll be all I think about for like the next month. But man, it was out of this world. I tell you, in the Elite Four, I was dying for a revive. Just one. But here we go. We're going up against Paris. I think Paris is like a bug rock type. So I don't really know why I switched to Scrambled. Just trying to even out the Psychic types here. Because the Psychic types, Jolteon and Gym, are going to be the key to winning this gym. If we're weak outside of that, that's okay. But if we're weak in those groups, we are completely and entirely screwed. Won't be able to win the game. Like... They need to be on point. The Psychic types need to be at least high 40s, Gym, mid 50s, and Jolteon, I would say, like, yeah, like 60 would be fair. Now, everybody could be level, and we could probably beat it at, like, mid 50s, but it would take a lot longer to do that than it would to just rank up Jolteon, because there's a whole vast ocean that we can just grind on and get guaranteed one-shots. So... there's that sort of explains why why the level gap will be so large in the next episode, but that's all part of it, folks. 2 Chains, let's throw 2 Chains in there. No, shit, we decided not to. 2 Chains actually would have done a really good job here. 2 Chains, man. I like 2 Chains. If anything, over the series, I would say 2 Chains has helped us substantially. Ah, we went to sleep. God damn it. I always hate it when that shit happens. The sleep it's killing me at this point in the game. It's like, just why? The Hyper Potion, that's really fair. I know it truly is, because we could use one, but not in a Nuzlocke we can't, so it kind of agitates me. Not gonna lie. The poison powder, oh my god, you son of a bitch. Are you kidding me? Like I said, this gimmicky stuff this late in the game, I understand why they're doing it, because I would be doing the same exact thing, but it's like, come on, man. I'm just trying to beat the game, give everybody the content that they want. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? My dog's looking at me like I'm a lunatic. She's up here. She's sleeping, though. Like I said, it's almost 11:50 now. Yeah, a little bit past. Cool Trainer Caroline is done. She's furious. Fuck you, Caroline. How about that? Great commentator skills. An awakening. That'll help. We need the poison heal more than anything, though. You can see everybody's, like, almost out of moves. Like, the psychic types, at least. And that's who I was really trying to level up here. It's tough to level them up end game. Like, you really need one psychic type to take out the whole entirety of Giovanni's place there. When you go up against Team Rocket, you really want one psychic type to be dominant. And I think when I do the Let's Play of Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu, I have Let's Go Eevee. I don't have Let's Go Pikachu, but maybe I'll get it just for the Let's Play. But when I go through that, we'll definitely have one psychic type on the team, because otherwise it's a miserable experience. I don't know, drop it down in the comments below. If you listen to this far, and you're one person voting, because typically nobody listens to it this far, if you would rather see me play Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu, whichever one you would rather, drop that down in the comments below, and I will pin it, and that will be the one that we play. Because I don't think you can evolve either, depending on the Let's Play, so it really doesn't matter, I guess. I don't know. Pikachu's probably easier. Eevee's a little bit harder, but drop it down in the comments below if you stuck through it this long. I'll play it. I don't give a shit. I mean, yeah, I'll get around to it, but it'll probably be later in 2023, but we'll get there, folks. You can see here why Sparky is just so dominant. Like, when a team has, like, purely water-type Pokemon, Sparky just rips through it. And then when you're out on the ocean, it's just one after another of these guys. Like, it just Spark Wave, Spark Wave, Spark Wave. And then eventually we get Thunder, and, like, you just dominate. Right now, we're not even one-hitting Tentacruel. That's kind of funny. Only because I know where we wind up. Like, that's what makes it funny. Seadra. I think this is the first time we've seen a Seadra. I think Seadra is pretty cool. I like that Pokemon design. There you go, see a Seadra. And look at how much EXP it gets for, like, each Pokemon it's blasting away. Like, it's crazy. I don't know why. It feels like so naturally easy to level up electric types in this game. Like, there's just so much easy potential. Whereas, like, every other type, like, if you didn't do it earlier, you're screwed. And we were trying to split the psychic type leveling up between two Pokemon, so we're essentially screwed. But here, I think this Thunder, the Shockwave, should actually kill Blastoids, because the water on the field will make it spread. I don't know if that's, like, because there's, number one, I got a critical hit, right? Number two, there's an actual, like, your attack, when it shows you on the screen, it's like attack is 90. It's like that's the max attack. Like sometimes you do a little bit lower, sometimes you do a little bit more. Or 90 is the max. You're always like a little bit underneath it. 90 is the die-hard max. But like there's a standard deviation within there that's like really hard to comprehend. And then like it's just not a constant. That's the important part. But then with status effects, like for me, for some reason, I always think when I see rain coming down, it means there's water on the ground, which means electricity should go around the whole area, right? Like, that's like how elements work. I don't know. I'm just an average Joe here, but that makes sense to me. And I think it should make sense to, like, the majority of people. Like, that's how electricity with water works. So I don't know if that gives us an added benefit, or if it was the critical hit, or maybe like the first hit we weren't in range and the second one we were on the attack difference within standard deviations, but I have no time to figure out the complexity of these games. Like, it's asking too much of me. I don't know why I went off on that tyrant. I apologize. But it really was pissing me off. Because it was just like, what the fuck? Like, come on. Let me go over here. We don't need to go over here. Come on, Average Joe. Get your shit together, man. I'm sorry if the car noises are any louder than usual. It seems like there's a lot going by. There must have been a fire or something close by. I heard sirens earlier and a whole bunch of junk. Mumbo jumbo. There's a primate. Take him out, 2 chains. I'm actually going for it with 2 chains. I'm surprised on that. I mean, I guess 2 chains has the advantage being a flying type, but typically not something I'd go for. Found a guard spec. We'll probably just sell that. I don't know what to do with it. Let's fight this guy. Why not? If we can go through here, you can get to the Elite Four. That's fine. Moltres used to be down here. That's what I was looking for originally, but Charmeleon. Ooh. Okay. Let's send Jim out. Jim's gonna be the best bet here. If I was to guess, he has 3 Pokemon. They're probably all in the middle of each of the starters. Hurt my accuracy, you bastard. Surf should do enough. See you, Charmeleon. Ooh, Lapras, okay. Jolteon. Sparky. Coming out, Sparky. Oh shit, now I got my dog going. Sorry about that, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Ooh. Shockwave. Let's see how this does against Lapras, because we have to go against the Lapras here shortly. Not great. It's what I thought. Perish Song. Shit. All affected Pokemon will faint in 3 turns. So if we don't finish the match in 3 turns, I think Sparky dies. I think that's what that means. I don't know if, like, once Lapras is dead, if that doesn't count anymore, but that kind of sucks. And Lickitungue's coming out. I think Lickitungue is part water type. Hi, buddy. Got the dog joining us here. She just woke up from a nap. Say, from a nap. I was napping over here. Then my dad clicked his tongue. Lickitungue disabled Solar Beam while I was in the middle of it. That's great. Hello, friend. Are you psychic here? Then you might hear some water being slurped here from the dog. She's thirsty. What a production. And I don't have anything left with Psychic, so I have to use Leech Life, because of course I do. Leech Life being disabled, that's fine. Man, she's really thirsty. Jesus Christ. Must have been a good ass nap. Okay. So I think I'll just use rest for the fuck's sake of it, I guess. Let me take a nap. You're good. Sorry, talking to the dog. She's like, just kind of confused. We normally don't stay up past midnight. Not every day, at least. That's how it's been all this week, getting this fucking game done. Jesus Christ. There we go. We got some money from winning. Throw some hyper potions all around. Hyper potions for everybody in the club. Fuck all you hoes. Get a grip, motherfucker. Biggie Smalls. Marowak. Man. I hate dealing with Marowak here at the end of the game. That's so frustrating. 2 Chains. Come burn what? Bitch, I wish you would burn my motherfucking clothes. Just like that. Yep, macho bro. Go ahead, bro. Boop. Okay, looks like I'm somewhat confused as to what to do. Just gonna push this rock down here in case we need it. We don't. But just in case. Just in case we did. The one fell from the ceiling. That's the only one we need to worry about. Every other rock, fuck it. Ooh, Onyx let us run away. That's a rarity. Usually Onyx holds us in the fight. He's coming back with a vengeance. He doesn't want us to get away. We got away again. And it looks, I don't know if it always said that, but it says like, I got away using runaway. I don't know if that was like a constant thing, but I don't think it was. I think I did something. See, fled using runaway. I don't know if that's like an ability of 2 Chains, or like what that is, but it doesn't seem right to me. Golbat won't let us get away, though. I know that. Like, it's so rare to get away from Golbat. Like, you might as well just start attacking. Because you're not going to get out of it. Excuse me. Jesus. One more try attack should do us. Oh my god. I hate this bullshit like this. It's so aggravating. Thank you. Thank you, 2 Chains. 2 Chains! Work hard in the motherfucking kitchen. Oh my goodness. 2 Chains, what a man. He's different. Man, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene, but my roof gone. Okay, there's an Onyx. I think we could run away here. 2 Chains, but I got me a few on. Jesus, there's just so many fucking Pokemon. They're just coming in and out, and I'm losing my mind at this point in time in the night. Like, I've got no brain cells left up in the old noodle. It's Looney Tunes up in here. Might have to shoot another fucking 30 minutes. great. But at least this is like the end of it, right? Like we put that on there. We go up through here. And we get abruptly stopped by a Machop. What do you want? Listen, if you want to join a union, that's up to you, man. I ain't got no part of that. Alright. Let's get out of there. So that looks like a battle right there. Let's not get involved in that fucking shit right now. And then let's get as far away from this guy as we can. Because once we step out of here, we can fly between here and everywhere else, and it makes it a whole lot easier. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is coming close to the end of this episode. If you like this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Definitely does make me motivated to make videos here in the future, and I will greatly appreciate it. Until Thursday, we will see you all here on the next one, and everybody out there, take it easy.